Welcome to music, boys and girls. We are so happy you are here. Let's stretch to the side. Here we go. Other way. And roll your shoulders backwards. And forwards. And head to the first side. To the second side. And normal. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in. One last time. Excellent job. All right. All right. Fingers up. Excellent job with that one. Let's do another one. Fingers up. Follow my finger. Fingers up. Last one. Excellent job.
Please be my echo with your hand signs. Do, do, mi, do. Do, mi, so, so. So, la, so, so, mi. So, mi, do, do, do. Do, mi, do, mi. Do, mi, so, mi. Do, so, do, do, do. Do, mi, so, la, so. So, la, so, so, mi, do. All right, so now we are going to try this again, except I'm not going to sing it first. I'm going to show you a pattern with my hand signs. You're gonna sing it in your head and then try to sing it out loud. Here's our starting, and I'll always give you your starting note. So our first pattern goes. Start on do, ready, go. Good, you should have sung do, mi, nice. Here's the next one, listen, watch, do. Ready, go. Good, that should have sounded like this. Do, mi, so, so. Good, watch for the next one. So. Good, your turn. Should have sounded like this. So, la, so, la. Good, here's the next one. It sounds like. Give it a try. Oh. Good, it should have sounded like this. So, mi, so, mi. Good, here's the next one. It goes. Good, it starts on me. Ready, go. Good, it should have sounded like this. Mi, so, mi, do. Very good job. That's called inner hearing, and it's really hard sometimes to think those pitches, but it's great to think it and then sing it and see if you got it right. So very good job being brave and trying that out today. It's been a little while since we've done our Chester, have you heard about Harry? Just got back from the army. I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. It's a little easier if you're standing up for this, just so you can move. Quick review. On Chester, you tap your chest. Chester, have you heard about Harry? You have to point to your hair. And then on just got back, you're tapping the tops of your back. Just got back from the arm. Tap your arm anywhere, whatever works best for you. Army, I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. So the motions kind of go with the words, but the sounds of the words, not the actual words for some of it, if that makes sense. We did this way early on this year, so if you don't know it, we'll start slow and you'll catch on. At least do the motions. Once you catch on them with the song, I hope you will sing too. 1, 2, here we go. Chester, have you heard about Harry? Just got back from the army. I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. Got it? Okay, here we go again. Ready, go. Chester, have you heard about Harry? Just got back from the army. I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. Good again, little faster. And Chester, have you heard about Harry? Just got back from the army. I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. Good, little faster, here we go. Chester, have you heard about Harry? Just got back from the army. I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. Are you doing okay? A little faster, here we go. Chester, have you heard about Harry? Just got back from the army. I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. A little faster? I don't know if I can do it. 1, 2, here we go. Chester, have you heard about Harry? Just got back from the army. I hear he knows how to wear a rose. Hip, hip, hooray for the army. That's it. No more. I can't do any faster. Woo-wee! Great job. You're awake now.
All right, so last time, boys and girls, we learned this rhythm right here. Does anyone remember what that was called? We had ta that we learned a while back and toddy. And this right here is our takadimi. You're right. Okay. So let's see if we can clap and say some rhythms that have the takadimi in it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready and go. Toddy, takadimi, toddy, ta. 1, 2, ready and go. Takadimi, takadimi, toddy, ta. Ready, go. Ta, ta, takadimi, ta. Ready and go. Takadimi, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. 1, 2, ready and go. Takadimi, 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 ta. Excellent job reading those. Keep up the great work. Let's move to the next part of our lesson.
I have a mystery rhythm for you. This is a song that we have sung or said, a poem we have said at some point this year so far. So your job is to figure out, what is this rhythm? What does it belong to? So here's the whole thing. You can kind of take a look at it like that. So it's kind of long. That should give you a hint. Well, let's practice saying the rhythm pattern together and clapping it and see if that helps us at all, okay? So here we go, saying and clapping our rhythm pattern. 1, 2, ready, go. Taka-dee-me, 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 ta-dee. Taka-dee-me, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Taka-dee-me, 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 ta-dee. Taka-dee-me, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta-dee, ta. Did that give you any hints? Did that help you at all? So again, we said it was long. Lots of taka-dee-mes. What's a guess you have? If you said Piccadilly, nope, it's not Piccadilly. Good guess. That does have taka-dee-mes in it, but that's not this one. Ooh, if you said ding, dong, diggy, diggy, dong, that's a great guess too because it has a lot of taka-dee-mes in as well, but not this song. This one has 3 taka-dee-mes in a row. Can you think of anything? Ooh, if you said Chattanooga, you are correct. Chattanooga has those 3 taka-dee-mes at the very beginning because we say Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Just like that, right? Okay, well, let's see if now that we know what our song is, if we can sing our song and follow along with the rhythm pattern as we're clapping. 1, 2, here we go. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Good work. Now that we've had a chance to sing it, let's see if we can actually sing the rhythm syllables and clap it this time. So not Chattanooga words, but the taka-dee-mes and the ta-dees and the tas. Are you ready? 1, 2, singing and clapping. Taka-dee-me, 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 ta-dee. Taka-dee-me, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Taka-dee-me, 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 ta-dee. Taka-dee-me, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Ta-ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee. Ta-ta, ta-dee, ta. Ta-ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee. Ta-ta, ta-dee, ta. Were you able to get that? Great job. Good work figuring out the rhythm for Chattanooga and deciphering what song it was. So last time we worked on some body percussion for it and each part had its own thing, right? So Chattanooga, we were playing the taka-dee-mes on our legs like that. Choo-choo, we're clapping. Train, we snap. And oh, that we put in our feet. Okay, are you ready? Let's see if we can do it. We're gonna start slow. And just like a train starts slow, but gradually gets faster and faster, we're gonna see how fast we can go before we just totally crash and burn. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Good, a little faster, here we go. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that train. Go a little faster, here we go. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Still doing okay? A little faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Oh, that Chattanooga choo-choo. Oh, that choo-choo train. Woo-wee! That was great. Very, very good. Awesome job reading the rhythm, performing the rhythm, and if you ever just want to challenge yourself like we did last time where we took out words here and there, that's a great challenge and it's really fun to try to sing it in your head. You think we should try some of that now? Okay, sure, let's go. All right, so let's take out choo-choo and oh that. Okay, we'll take out choo-choo and oh that. 1, 2, here we go. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga. Train. Chattanooga. Train. I think that might be the hardest version that we could do. I missed one train. How do you do? This time we'll take out Chattanooga and train. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Choo-choo. 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 Oh, that. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Oh, that. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. That's another, man, taking those alternating ones out makes it really hard. Okay, let's take out everything except for the word train. Everything but train. 1, 2, here we go. Train. 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 All right. Woo! Let's do it one last time, taking away everything again. Taking out all of the words, just keeping our body percussion. 1, 2, here we go. All right, fabulous job. That is a really tricky one, but so fun to work on and a really good brain teaser. So if you weren't awake before, you better be awake now. Now that we've learned our Piccadilly poem, we're going to be trying to compose a rhythm pattern to go along with it using some of the words from our poem, and that will work together with it. So here's our first rhythm. Will you say and clap it with me? Ready, go. Travel, stop. Great. Can you say the rhythm syllables with me this time? Ready, go. Ta-dee-ta. Perfect. How many beats are in this rhythm pattern? Remember, we're looking for the number of beats, not the number of sounds. Good. 2 beats. It makes 3 sounds because toddy is 2 sounds on 1 beat, but it is 2 beats. Let's look at the next card. Will you say and clap the words with me? Ready, go. Piccadilly, stop. Great. Let's say and clap the rhythm syllables. Ready, go. Taka-dee-me-ta. Fabulous. How many beats do we have on this card? Good. 2 beats. How many sounds? Yes, 5. So 5 sounds, but 5 sounds on 2 beats. Let's see what the next card says. On the words, saying and clapping, ready, go. travel, travel. Great. With the rhythm syllables, ready, go. Toddy, toddy. Great. And how many beats are on this card? 2 beats. You're exactly right. And how many sounds? 4 sounds. Wonderful. Next card, let's say the words and clap it. Ready, go. Stop, travel. And the rhythm syllables now. Ready, go. Ta, toddy. Beautiful. And how many sounds do we have on this card? Sounds. We have 3 sounds and how many beats? 2 beats. Great job. Okay, how about this one? Let's say and clap the words. Ready, go. Piccadilly, Piccadilly. Fabulous. Let's say and clap the rhythm syllables now. Ready, go. Takadimi, takadimi. Very nice. So how many beats are on this card? Good, 2 beats. But how many sounds? That's right, 8 sounds on this card. All right, let's say and clap the words. Ready, go. Piccadilly travel. Awesome. Then the rhythm syllables. Ready, go. Takadimi toddy. Very nice. How many sounds are on this card? 6 sounds. Yeah, and how many beats? 2. Are you catching on? How many beats are on every card? You got it. All right, and our last card says, ready, go, stop. Awesome. And let's say our rhythm syllable. Ready, go. Ta. Great. And do you remember what that zigzaggy line is called? Yes, a rest. And what does a rest do? It makes 0 sounds on 1 beat. This quarter rest makes 0 sounds on 1 beat. That's exactly right. So this card is still 2 beats. It's just 1 beat of sound, 1 beat of silence. If you put it in the middle of your composition, just remember to be really careful because that rest can be tricky. All right, so here are all of our cards all together. What we're going to be doing with our cards is creating an 8-beat composition. You can see we have 4 blanks, but every card has 2 beats, so it will be 8 beats total. You're going to choose 4 different cards, please. I would love it if you would choose 4 different cards, different rhythms to fill in our blanks. Here's a rhythm that I created for you to practice with. I chose 4 different cards. Let's say and clap just the words first, and then we'll say and clap our rhythm words. 1, 2, here we go. Stop, travel, Piccadilly, Piccadilly, travel, 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 stop. All right, good job on our regular words. Would you please say and clap the rhythm syllables with me this time? 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, toddy, takadimi, takadimi, toddy, 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 ta. Very good job. Very good job. Now, here's our challenge. Let's say and clap first the real words, and then immediately we're going to repeat back and say the rhythm syllables, okay? Here we go. Let's try it both times through. 1, 2, here we go. Stop, travel, Piccadilly, Piccadilly, travel, 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 stop, repeat, ta, toddy, takadimi, takadimi, toddy, 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 ta. Fabulous. So when you compose your own, that is what we're going to be doing. 1 time through with the words, 1 time through with the rhythm syllables, just like that on the same rhythm though. Before you compose your own, I do want to share that it's much easier if you end your composition on a ta or a ta rest. So there are 3 cards that are ideal to end on. That would be travel stop, Piccadilly stop, and just stop. If you try to end on a toddy or a takadimi, it just feels strange and incomplete. So please make sure you end your composition with one of those 3 cards that I just suggested. That will really help you out. So you're going to compose your 8-beat rhythm pattern and then see if you can try it in the space that I give inside of our lesson. when it's time to fill in your composition to our larger composition that we're about to do, I'm just going to keep a steady beat like this while you do your composition. So let's give that a practice run so that when it's time, you're ready to go. 1, 2, words, go. Rhythm syllables, go. Were you able to get it in there? Hopefully so. Let's give it one more practice run before I tell you about our big composition we're going to do. 1, 2, ready, go. Rhythm syllables. Fabulous work. All right, let's put it all together with my composition, with our poem, and your composition. Last time on Piccadilly, we added this body percussion pattern. And we went stomp, clap, clap, stomp, snap. Stomp, clap, clap, stomp, snap. We practiced taking turns where I would keep doing the body percussion, and maybe you did that with me. Sometimes you were saying and clapping the rhythm to our Piccadilly poem. Well, today, let's give it a try. See if you can try to do both at the same time. Are you ready? 1, 2, here we go. Travel on Piccadilly Circle. Travel on Piccadilly Square. Piccadilly, Piccadilly. Travel on the Piccadilly. Travel on the Piccadilly. Here to there. All right, good job. How'd it go? Yeah, it's a little tricky. I know, you're doing two things at once, and that can be a real challenge. Just do your best. If it's really hard, then pick one. Don't stress out about it. But if you can try to do both, it's a great challenge, okay? Now, we're going to be creating a larger composition in what we call rondo form. Rondo form means that there's one section that keeps coming back, and that's our A section. Our poem with our body percussion. What we just did, that's our A section. So we start with that. Our B section is going to be one of my rhythms that I composed, and I shared with you earlier. So when we do that rhythm pattern, we say and clap the actual words, and then we say and clap the rhythm pattern words, the tas and toddies and takadimis, right? Then we go back to our A section, which was our poem and body percussion, exactly. Then we have our C section, so that's totally different because A was the poem, B was my composition, and now C is your composition. So whatever you came up with, you're going to say and clap the real words, and then the rhythm syllable words, saying and clapping. While you're doing that, I'm just going to keep a steady beat like this, okay? So after we finish our poem, I'm going to go like this. And your job is to just keep, with my steady beat, is to just get your rhythm pattern in there to the beat, okay? So if you're in your classroom, it could be tricky because everybody might be doing something different. Or maybe you composed one big thing as a class. I'm not sure how you decided to do it if your class is doing music differently. But at home, you've composed your own pattern and you're going to fit it in there. Now, in rondo form, we always return back to how we started with our A section. So we're going to end with our poem and our body percussion one last time. So here's our pattern. A, B, A, C, A. That's rondo form. We keep coming back to that A section. Okay, are you ready to give it a try with me? We're going to try not to stop. We're going to try to go the whole way through with a nice, steady beat, keeping everything super even. Here we go. Starting with our A section, our poem, and our body percussion. 1, 2, ready, go. Travel on Piccadilly Circle. Travel on Piccadilly Square. Piccadilly, Piccadilly, travel on the Piccadilly, travel on the Piccadilly, here to there. travel. Piccadilly, Piccadilly, travel, 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 stop. Ta, toddy, Takadimi, Takadimi, toddy, 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 ta. Travel on Piccadilly Circle, travel on Piccadilly Square. Piccadilly, Piccadilly, travel on the Piccadilly, travel on the Piccadilly, here to there. Your turn. A section, travel on Piccadilly Circle, travel on Piccadilly Square. Piccadilly, Piccadilly, travel on the Piccadilly, travel on the Piccadilly, here to there. Woo! That was a big job. Were you able to follow along? If not, rewind it back, do it again. Give it a try, see if you can fit your rhythm pattern in there. Nice and even, really, really steady with the rhythm words, with the real words, clapping it. You can do it and work with those takadimis. I know it can be tricky, but you've got it. One, two, ready, go. We have a few more lessons to talk about George Frederick Handel and listen to some of his music. Just a reminder that he was a composer during the Baroque period, which is around 1600 to 1750. Do you remember the country he was from? That's right, he was from Germany originally. He played instruments like the clavichord, the harpsichord, the violin, and the organ. In the Baroque period, the music was really embellished and ornamented so it sounded really fancy. He moved to Italy for a while and studied opera. That's what we listened to last week, was some opera. And now this week we're going to talk about how he moved to London, England in 1712. So he lived a lot of different places and spent time in a lot of different countries to study music, but he ended up moving to England in 1712. He became a citizen in 1727, and he lived there for the rest of his life. That's where he stayed until he died. So he lived in England, specifically in London. Handel was a very popular composer in England, and King George II loved Handel's music so much, he asked him to compose the music for his coronation when he was to be crowned king. So Handel wrote 3 choral anthems for the king's coronation. This is a picture of King George in the middle. I know, you think he looks a lot like Handel. They kind of all look alike when they wear those wigs, don't they? So one of the 3 anthems was called Zadok the Priest. It's a very famous choral work, and it has been used even up until recently in many of England's ceremonies and coronations. So, and a coronation is when the king or queen is crowned. So we're going to listen now and watch a recording of this song, Zadok the Priest. You're going to notice that the orchestra has a big part at the beginning that only they play. As you're watching the orchestra, what I would like you to look for are, what instruments do you notice? Do you notice that the trumpets don't look like today's trumpets? I don't see valves on them. Does it look like a big orchestra? Do you recognize that instrument in the middle? It's a harpsichord, so check that out. You're going to notice when the choir comes in because it gets really, really loud suddenly, and they sing. I know some of the words are difficult to understand. They are all in English, and I'm sure you're going to understand the part towards the end where they're singing, God Save the King. So, as you enjoy watching and listening to Zadok the Priest, you can hear just how royal it really sounds. It's a really spectacular piece. It's very powerful, and even though I'm not being crowned queen, I sure enjoy listening to it, and it makes me feel very regal. Hope you enjoy listening to and watching Zadok the Priest.